E-commerce has been on the boom for years now, and although Amazon FBA is one of the lesser known e-commerce business models, is it too late to start Amazon FBA in 2023?
Need an answer now!
All right. Here, you want an answer? The answer is...
One of the biggest questions we get asked is it actually too late to start with Amazon FBA in 2023? The biggest thing to think about here is the fact that Amazon is the largest platform for selling products on the internet in basically the world. The only thing that compares is like Alibaba or AliExpress, but that's completely separate from what we're trying to do here. Gaining organic customers from Amazon's platform that are already searching for products that you can buy for less and sell for more after fees are all taken into account. We've managed to sell thousands of name brand items every single month on Amazon without running a single piece of advertising for years now. The fact of the matter is too, Amazon has so many customers that are demanding thousands and thousands and thousands of different items every single day. There's a lot of room for people to hop onto the platform and sell items. And additionally, a very, very small percentage of the daily sales on Amazon is more than enough for all of us to eat off of. That's the thing that's really difficult, the concept of how large Amazon's platform is. There's a ton of room for growth because there's so many products being sold every day that having a couple of items for yourself is more than enough to sustain, and there's plenty to go around. Over the past 5 years of selling, Amazon has actually gotten easier to start selling on as years have progressed. It used to be 10 times harder to ungate specific brands. There was a lot less content out there on the internet to actually learn off of on how to sell. And the Amazon Seller Central backend has gotten so much more user-friendly and easier to work with, as well as all the softwares and other different plugins that you use to actually help you sell have gotten better, and there's a lot more options because of how many more people are selling. There is a ton of room and a ton of money to still be made. The biggest thing here is as long as you're willing to actually make changes and adapt as times move forward, meaning like we've had to adapt our business multiple times throughout the year. We started out with drop shipping on Amazon, then we moved into Amazon wholesale, then we did a lot of retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, back to wholesale. We've tried private label. You have to be willing to adapt with the times. Things that worked 3 years ago don't work the same as they do now. So you have to constantly be willing to adapt to the new times, adapt to new sourcing strategies, build out a good team. And as long as you're willing to do that, you will succeed with Amazon for years to come because Amazon's not going to be able to sell all the products themselves. So there's always going to be a demand for third-party sellers to be as the middleman for brands to actually bring their products on Amazon. There will continue to be more brands that only sell themselves as well, but there are benefits to them having us as third-party sellers, which is why there still will be room for years to come, in my opinion. My last piece of advice on why it's not too late to start selling on Amazon is the fact that there's so many sources that you could actually purchase your products and a lot of different ways to purchase products to sell on Amazon. In the beginning, we used Walmart as almost our sole supplier for over 3 years. And that supplier still works now, as well as a dozen different other retailers that you can be purchasing from. Additionally, you can be purchasing from wholesale distributors where they're selling B2B only with a higher barrier to entry, and you're going to be able to replenish a lot more SKUs and have a more diverse catalog. At the same time, you could also stick with retail arbitrage and still purchase Nike shoes, Adidas shoes, a ton of different apparel, although it's not recommended. What I'm basically trying to say here is there's so many different ways to source products that you can have a mixture or try out different ones. And we have videos on all the different types of sourcing methods because we've done all of them. So make sure that you diversify yourself. And although you want to stick with one skill to start with, having a diverse catalog of different SKUs that you purchase from a lot of different places will allow you to continue to scale with Amazon because you'll be able to use those sources, continue to sell those items month over month, and then also bring on new sources as you start to grow, to have a very diverse catalog and a ton, if not hundreds, of different products being sold on Amazon every single month. Diversity is super important with your catalog. You want to go super wide and not deep on different items. That will allow you to sell a ton of different stuff and not get caught up with a ton of inventory of one SKU. That's another mistake I see a lot of sellers make. As long as you follow these things and realize that you're going to continuously have to adapt your business with Amazon FBA, there's a ton of room in the marketplace for new sellers to hop on, and arguably it's easier than ever and the best time to start Amazon FBA in 2023. If you want more information about starting and scaling your Amazon FBA business, click the link down below to join our free Discord server where you can network with other like-minded Amazon FBA sellers, learn from seven-figure sellers, and also have a ton of PDF guides and free information for you to use to scale your business. That's it for this video. Thank you for your business.